Hello and welcome back to my channel Traders. Today's discussion gonna be, as the topic tells you, the reality of being a developing ICT student. I want you to take these words said today as a reminder. Here on this channel I focus on intraday trading, and first of all, what I want you to don't forget is, just because you are an intraday trader, do you need to be in the markets every day? No. Do you need to find setups every day? No. Are you gonna find setups every day? Probably not. When I started with ICT concepts, went through the process, learned what to look for and all the technical part about executions, where, when and why and so on. Early in my process I had that feeling of, when I didn't find a setup, I felt like a failure. I felt like I have put so much time into learning this and can still not find setups every day. And I just want to tell you, you are not a failure. If I would only choose one advice to new students to studying ICT concepts, it will simply be, don't rush. Don't rush in your development. Don't rush to find setups. Don't rush to execute. Slow down. The market's always gonna be there. So let's take a look at the charts here from today. I'm looking at the USD CAD here, 5-minute chart. And did I find a entry here today? No. Euro USD? No. GBP USD? No. S&P? No. Does this mean other ICT students couldn't find setups today? Of course not. I'm sure that other students could find setups. And that's exactly my point with this video. Don't compare you to other traders. It's gonna trick you into thinking you can't do this. Believe in yourself and your own development and stop care how many pips other traders catch. Even if you use the same model, there's gonna be smaller criteria and details in price you're gonna find by yourself, and that's exactly what you should focus on. Focus on what your eyes see and not what other people see. One simple little thing could, for example, be, how does a market structure shift look for you? How does the swing need to look like to actually get valid for a market structure shift? So during the London session today, we had a sell-off here, putting in a low. So after that, price retracing higher, putting in a high here. And after it swept above this high again, we have a short little shift here. For some students, this is enough to get a market structure shift to attacking this low here, or a discount price level, finding some fair value gaps down here on the lower time frames. But even if this is a valid trade for some students, it's maybe not valid for others. That's the whole point with this video. Find what you wanna see in price. This is not valid to me because I know from the high time frames we are in a bullish market, and I think this low took out some lows down here. If I didn't went wrong, yeah, took up some lows here, trading it down into this down close candle here. I didn't know if this was the low of the day, and price was just gonna continue higher here. I didn't know that. That was why I didn't see this as a setup for me. This type of swing here is a more a type of a swing or a market structure shift I want to see. So my whole point video with this is really to find what you want to see in price. I hope this video was insightful, and I see you next time.